Hi, this is David Orlofsky, and welcome to the Parsha in 5, where in 5 minutes we try to give you an insight to be able to enhance your Shabbos understanding of the Parsha. Something to say at the Shabbos table, yeah? So Parshas Vaera, I would say, is the Parsha of the Makos. 7 of the 10 Makos are in Parshas Vaera, 3 are in Parshas Bo, and I'm sure there are many reasons we can discuss why. But right now, I want to talk about it. He would bring a makkah. Moshe Rabbeinu would come and give him hasra. He would warn him. The makkah would come, and the makkah would last a week in most cases. And then at the end, Paro would harden his heart. So it went for the first 5 makkos, and apparently for the rest of them, Hashem hardened Paro's heart for him, because he just needed the strength to go on being evil. It's not always easy to be evil. You need a little help to help you keep going, yeah? It takes help to continue being good. But just like you have a Yetzer Hara, you have a Yetzer Tov, you need help to be that bad. So when it comes to the 7th Makkah, so the Pasuk says in Parak Tes, Pasuk Yadalit, Ki b'pa'am hazois ani shaleach es kol magevosai. Now I'm going to send all of my plagues. Says Rashi, Lomadnu mikan shemakis bechoros shkula keneged kol hamakos. So everybody asks, Makis bechoros? We're talking about Makis barad. So one of the Mefarshei Rashi have a nifty answer. He says, Rashi didn't write Makis Bechoros. He wrote Mem Beis. And the person who wrote it out wrote Makis Bechoros. He meant Makis Barad. Others say, as you know, Rabbi Yehuda gave Simonim to the Makos, Detzach Adash Ba'achav, and that they were 3 sets of Makos. And so Barad was the beginning of the set of Makos that was going to conclude with Makos Bechoros. When Hashem says, now I'm sending all my Makos, he means the one that's going to conclude with Makos Bechoros. But the Vilna Gaon goes with, I believe it's the Maharal's Pshat, who says that it really says Makos Barad. And Makos Barad is called Kol Magefosai, all of my plagues. Why is that? So says the Vilna Gaon, because you see that in history, God has 3 weapons: fire, water, and wind. Yeah? If he added in earth, he could have made a band. But you see that Stone was destroyed by fire, the Dor HaMabul was destroyed by water, and the Dor HaFloga was blown around by wind and ruchais and kolis. When it came to the barad, it was frozen water, ice, with fire inside of it, and it came down with these terrible kolos of noise that were coming down with it. So he sent all of his weapons with it. Now, this is a very interesting thing. Why does he do this by Makos Barad? Because basically he's done. When we get to Parshas Bo, those last 3 Makos have a whole different agenda. But these 7 Makos are there to punish Mitzrayim, punish Paro. He still has a chance to be able to turn himself around. After that, Hashem's like, that's it. I'm just going to, these last 3 Makos have their own agenda. But he's doing this because this is the Makos. And when he reaches the end, he says, that's it. I'm done playing. I'm giving you both barrels. I'm shooting everything at this point, and I'm giving you everything that's coming because this is the end. And in fact, Paro comes so close to actually changing himself. And the lashonos that he uses are so dramatic. He says, okay, I'm the Russia. You're the tzaddik. You guys are right. Take this away. We can't go on like this. Life is finished. Please, please, please. Because this is the end. And after that, he's basically done with Paro. And Paro at this point is just a bit player in the story. And that's why when we come to Arba, which is the next Makkah, which is in next week's Parsha, it says in Mishlei, Ein melech la'arba. And Mitzrayim at this point was like they didn't even have a king because he didn't care about the people anymore. He was just lost. And this was his last chance to be able to turn things around. And so when in our own life we see bad things happen, understand that bad things are an opportunity. It's an opportunity where Kodesh Baruch Hu is sending us a message. And you understand that if you ignore that message, then Kodesh Baruch Hu has to ramp it up. And he has to ramp it up again and again until we get the message. Like when a little kid gets a punishment, he says, that didn't hurt. He's just inviting an opportunity where it's going to hurt, where it's going to make an impact. Something at some point has to make an impression. Otherwise, people are never going to change. This was Paro's chance to finally be able to make a difference and to change. Shabbos.